All right, it says it's literally like this is just the painful slowness of it, but it says it's getting live right now. So
Mine says meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
woohoo! Okay.
Yeah, me too. Yay.
So we're just gonna give it a couple minutes to see if we can get an audience going. If we don't, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll get started anyway. And hopefully if you have Facebook, it should have said that we're live too. So hopefully it notified everybody that we are there. There we are.
Yep, I can see you guys live.
That's fine. Beautiful. We'll get started anyway. Pin to the top. Okay. I'm going to weeks. If you have
So Val, you might want to come off.
okay, so I'm going to there you go. Yep, hide everybody except Virginia and myself because she's got the first one. All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Amy Levesque, and I'm the Executive Director of Inclusive Theater of Western New York. And today I'm excited to present to you, with the help of some really great friends, a reading of 3 short plays by Ellen Scherer. Just a couple of housekeeping notes. If you're watching this live on Facebook and you need captioning, you just have to hit the closed caption button that's located within Facebook. If you are watching this on YouTube after the fact, you just have to hit the CC at the bottom of the film or the video as you're watching it, and it will also automatically interpret the performance. Tonight we have 3 plays, so it will be a little bit of a different setup this week. We will have all 3 plays back to back with our Q&A at the end, okay? So without further ado, I will toss the duties over to Virginia, who is the director of our first performance.
Hello. This is I Was Here, a play in 1 act by Ellen Scherer. The character Jamie will be played by Madison Sedler, and Ryan is playing James Barkham. Is played by James Barkham. At Rise, Buffalo, New York, present day. Jamie is sitting at a table for 1 with a laptop computer, headphones in her ears, and an empty iced coffee cup. She's been working here for hours, typing vehemently when she's approached by Ryan.
Hey, girl. The guitarist is about to start playing. Do you mind taking it easy? Hello?
What?
Sorry. We have a musician about to start her set. Her sound is more of a coffee and chill kind of vibe, and you're typing a little violently.
Are you saying I have to leave?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all, ma'am. I really
Oh my God, you
encourage
did not just
that-
call me ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I just came out to bust some tables, and I saw you sitting here with your work.
Whatever.
Looks like you've got a killer workload over here.
Good one.
Must be pretty important.
That's a good one.
Oh, come on. Well, you've been sitting in that chair staring at your computer for my entire shift. You can't tell me it's not important.
You've been watching me for hours. Cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna go.
No. I've just been here since noon. And so have you. You followed me in? Remember? I held the door for you. Do you even know what time it is?
It's like 3:30.
Girl, it's 7 o'clock.
Oh my God, are you kidding? I have like no time left. None. Ugh, how did this happen?
I don't. Is there something I can do to help you?
Yeah, can you like go away? Why don't you just go back to like wiping tables or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing right now? I'm sorry. It's just that I'm starting to think I missed the boat on being important, doing something that really means something.
Oh, come on. That can't be true. You've got so much time. How old are you? Like 30? Like, you've got time.
Wow, first you call me ma'am, then you call me 30. You are really pushing it, kid. Well, I guess I'm not helping my case, huh?
Yeah, my grandpa's the only person who calls me kid. So I think it's safe to say you're at least 70 years old.
I'm barely 28. My birthday was last week.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
So, does this have anything to do with you assaulting your computer earlier?
I wasn't Okay, maybe I was. I'm studying for the bar.
Oh, well, usually I just walk in and they serve me.
The New York State bar exam. I'm studying to become a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Huh, lawyer, huh? Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, if by awesome you mean traumatic, exhausting, draining, the biggest mistake of my life, throwing money out the window, down the
Of
drain.
course you're stressed out. It's the freaking bar. I can't imagine taking that test. I could barely pass the Regents exams back in high school. Well, that's not necessarily true. English was fine. It was mostly math and science that ended up tanking my GPA. I mean, I just couldn't pay attention to something that knew I was never going to use.
I don't know.
And of course, I did the classic, why do we have to learn this routine with all my teachers? Like, I've never been any good at keeping my mouth shut.
Uh-huh.
And did you know the whole study of physics is just asking fundamental questions? I mean, I'm perfectly comfortable just letting physics do its thing. I feel like I don't really have to be involved, you know? I'm sorry. I should let you get back to work.
Thanks. It's just that, well, this will be my third time taking this stupid test, and I really have to get it right this time.
I'm sure you will. Third time's a charm. Rule of threes and all that.
Jamie is starting to type loudly again as the musicians start tuning their guitars off stage. Ryan goes back to work too, but he's still intrigued by Jamie.
I'm worried I'm throwing my money down the drain. I'm worried I'm wasting my time. Again. This isn't my first time I've tried to chase some stupid dream.
I don't think it's a stupid dream. I mean, at least you'll be making a few bucks, right?
Not really. I'm going for environmental law.
Okay, so it's probably the least stupid dream you could have. Our Earth is dying, you know.
Yeah, hence jumping into law school. I feel like I have to do something. I feel like I need to help, but I also feel like all of this work just doesn't make any sense. What am I really going to do to make a difference?
Oh, I don't know. Save the whales? Oh, actually, I just heard that giraffes are in danger now. Maybe you could do something about that?
I don't know. I mean, there's just so much that needs to be done. Like, how is me being a lawyer going to help the fact that 2019 was the second warmest year on record? What about Garbage Island? Yeah, you heard me right. Garbage Island. A whole island made out of garbage. It's insane.
Oh, yeah, that does not sound great. But I'm sure the right environmental lawyer could help clean up something like that. It might take a while. Hey, wait, where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm going absolutely nowhere. It's friggin' hopeless. You know, my dad said to me, you can do anything you set your mind to, but I can't see it that way. I started too late. I'm so far behind. It's like I'm running through the terminal trying to get on my flight, but the plane is already up in the air. It's too late. I should have just kept teaching. After all, misery loves company, and who's more miserable than a bunch of teenagers in a high school civics classroom?
a 28-year-old law student in a high school civics classroom. Listen, you can't put all the world's problems on your own plate. That's why we're all here, to help each other. Come on, let me see this thing.
Knock yourself out. It's a court case about 1,000 pages, which would be fine if I was just reading it for fun, but I have to know the whole thing backwards and forwards by Thursday morning, and this isn't even the only one.
You would read a 1,000-page court case for fun?
Sure, I'll pick up any old court case every once in a while. I still love the law, even if I don't like teaching it.
Reagan versus United States and alien fungi containing the astragalus molecule? What the hell is this about?
It's about the various public health and environmental problems caused by an invasive species of mold. And the mold is from outer space.
What?
Yeah. This woman, Alice Reagan, was basically attacked by it in her own home. It's all right here in her wife's testimony. Quote, I heard Alice turn on the water for a bath and everything seemed normal. I think it was around 8:30. But then all of a sudden she let out this crazy scream. I thought she'd slipped or something, so I busted through the door to help. I couldn't believe it. Alice was standing waist deep in this nasty blue-green sludge. It looked like it was radioactive or something. She was just standing there, screaming, while it oozed out of the faucet and onto the floor.
Oh my God. Well, what happened to Alice?
Oh, she's fine. Except that 3 months later, she went in for surgery to remove the mini arm that started growing out of the side of her head. It's part of why she and her wife are suing. You wouldn't believe the hospital bills for an alien-related appendectomy.
You're messing with me, aren't you?
Yes, but oh my God, you should have seen the look on your face.
Hey, that was pretty good. Not everyone can go off the cuff like that. Well, have you ever considered writing?
No thanks. I'll just take one time-consuming career that doesn't pay the bills for me. That's enough.
Did I just hear that right?
Hear what?
Seems like you just admitted to yourself that you have a chance.
Do you know how many people take the bar exam every year?
10,000.
10,000. Do you know how many of those people fail? Over 3,000.
Well, that doesn't seem so bad.
What if I'm one of those 3,000 again?
What if you're not?
How did you become so optimistic? Who are you?
Just a stranger who sees your spark. I mean, you're passionate about learning how alien mold.
Alien mold is fake, remember?
Okay, fine. You're passionate about Garbage Island, and I'm glad you are.
Okay, so I'll spend my career bitching to politicians about fracking and overflowing landfills and reducing single-use plastic, but no one's gonna listen to me.
They will, though. You want to make a difference, and so you will.
You don't know that. You don't know me.
I do, though. I see you. I was you. When I was finishing up my degree a few years ago, I had absolutely no idea what I was going to do with my life. I had an English degree, a few poems about depression that no one asked for, and no plan. I felt like I had nothing.
So I'm assuming you had a major revelation, otherwise this speech is going to be a real downer.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized I had everything I needed, and that no one was going to tell me what to do. I had to be the one to tell me what to do. And then I actually had to go out and do it. I wanted to see if I could make a difference in my own way. I wanted to see people out in the world making art, enjoying themselves, following their dreams, using their passion for good. That's why I opened this place.
You own their Chais Were Watching God? No way, I love it here. It's so chill.
I'm glad you think so. Well, I guess it would be polite to introduce myself, huh? People are always saying to me, Ryan, you have to introduce yourself. You can't just talk to strangers for hours and then not tell them your name.
So your name's Ryan then?
Yes. Hi, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Jamie.
Jamie, I can't tell you what to do. I don't want to either. But I believe you can pass the bar. You want this. I can see it, and I just met you 10 minutes ago. I believe you can do this. You believe you can do this. So, alien mold. Oh, that would be crazy though, right? I mean, like, what if there really was a weird alien mold, like, I don't know, cancer or...
That seems unlikely.
We have to be hopeful. Hope is really all we have in the end, isn't it?
I guess so.
Well, if it all goes belly up and you need a place to hang out, you're always welcome here.
Are you hiring?
Yeah, pretty much all the time. Being a barista isn't everyone's dream job.
Good to know.
Gonna stick around for the music? They're only gonna play it for an hour.
I think I can spare that much.
Cool. I'll be up at the counter if you need anything.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem, kid.
Fade out as the band begins to play. The end. Yay!
Bravo, bravo. Great job. Great job.
Yay.
Next up is our second play of the evening. I'll Drink to That, directed by Chris Barker.
Good evening. This is Chris Barker. For our second play, we've got Kat Kwiatkowski as Val, Sarah Hill as Elise, and Alyssa Grace Adams as Kat in Ellen Shearer's I'll Drink to That. It's closing time. It's well past closing time at Maria's Pizza.
All right, I'm about to head out. You just about done?
Yeah, Kat and I can lock up. You go ahead.
I was actually thinking about going over to Heenan's for the night. Want to come with?
Oh, you found a sitter?
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? Oh, no, don't tell me you asked.
He offered.
But you hate Dean.
Don't hate Dean. What's the word? Tolerate him.
Yeah, you tolerated him right out the front door the other night.
Dropped Lizzie off here with nothing but a can of Red Bull and a pile of Mad Libs. She's 3. She can't even hold a pencil. And she definitely shouldn't be drinking that battery acid.
Yeah, the man's certainly not the hottest pie in the oven.
You can say that again.
You guys did almost scare away my only table of the night.
What can I say? The man knows how to push my buttons.
Yeah, well, maybe next time you could push your buttons a little quieter. I've got student loans.
Listen to you, getting all authoritative on me. Aren't I supposed to be in charge of you?
When it comes to pizza, yes. When it comes to Dean, no way, lady.
All right, I get it. At least he stays around for Lizzie's sake. If I know one thing about Dean, it's that he really loves that little girl. Even if he doesn't know how to feed her.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, kitten's clean. What's up?
Val was just telling me that she's got Dean watching Lizzie tonight.
No way. Do you know what this means?
I think I'm afraid to ask.
I can finally take you to Sunny's.
Absolutely not.
The last time I was in there, the dance floor was so sticky, I almost lost a shoe.
Oh, that's happened to me before.
I was wearing combat boots.
Yeah, no thanks. I think I'll stick with Heenan's.
But Val, corridor drafts.
Ugh, gross. Stale beer in a Dixie cup.
I'd rather lick Elle's combat boot.
Corridor drafts. Corridor drafts. Corridor drafts.
Cups are honestly terrible for the environment. Would it kill Vince to get reusable cups?
I don't know that I'd want to reuse those cups.
So you agree it's disgusting there.
That's besides the point.
Seems to be completely on point to me. I'm going to Heenan's. Don't want to spend my only night off in a bar full of drunk children.
What about BJ's? Elise, you in?
Closed. Remember? They're still renovating after the fire.
Well, since we can't go to BJ's and you won't let me take you to Sunny's, we should just hang out here.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Val. I can't afford to drink all night at Heenan's. It's too rich for my blood.
Good point, but we are not breaking into the restaurant stash, so I'd better run out and grab something. Oh, shoot. What time is it? Is O'Malley's still open?
Oh, I got it covered.
Girl, nobody wants that bottle of lighter fluid. She's been trying to pawn off a bottle of Burnett's for weeks.
I don't know how I ever drank that stuff.
I know. She keeps trying to get me to take it off her hands. No, thank you.
You're leaving out the best part, Elle. I meant to get the orange flavor, but when I got home, I realized I'd accidentally grabbed the wrong bottle.
Pumpkin spice vodka? Oh, I am not drinking that.
Oh, it'll be fine.
We should go find a freshman. Tell him it's a collector's bottle or something.
I thought we already established that we're not hanging out with drunk children.
All right. We'll just chill here, Grandma.
Bottom shelf tequila. Now that's more like it.
I'm gonna need limes and ice.
Good idea. Oh, what are we playing?
How about euchre?
What the hell is euchre?
It's a card game.
Yeah, they played at my family reunions. Val and Lizzie came with me last summer, and Val just couldn't get enough. Everybody plays it, but really, it's for the grandmas.
It is not. Although I did end up winning a beautiful crocheted sweater.
Val's a grandma.
I am not.
Listen, Val, if the beautiful crochet sweater fits.
Shut up.
All right, I got a game. Elise, you know this one.
Oh, please do not say
Death box. I'll set up the cards. You explain the rules.
All right.
This game doesn't sound ominous at all.
Oh, you have no idea. Here, let me set the mood. So, this game is extremely simple in theory, but it gets more complicated the more drunk you get.
So it's a drinking game?
Kat will be the dealer for this first round. You see these cards here? On your turn, you just have to pick a card on the table and guess if the card Kat picks up from the deck will be higher or lower. If you're right, your turn's over. If you're wrong, you gotta take a shot and pick again.
So it's all dumb luck? No skill involved?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like you're going to be rolling me out of here tonight.
Only time will tell. All right, Val, higher or lower?
Higher on the 2 of spades.
Good call. Yes, you got it. Elle, you're up.
Lower on the Queen of Hearts.
Sorry, off with your head.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope, drink.
All right, give me a shot of that.
Here, let me take one with you.
No, a terrible idea. You always take extra shots, and then when it's your turn, you have no idea what's going on.
It'll be fine. Yep. Terrible idea.
Why the hell didn't you take a lime?
Guys?
What's up?
Yeah? Hey, Val pal, what's going on?
Do you think I'm a good mom?
Don't be ridiculous. You're the best mom.
Yeah, you're not like a regular mom.
You're
You're a cool mom.
mom.
I'm serious, guys.
Where's this coming from?
I just feel like I shouldn't be here right now. I feel like I should be home taking care of Lizzie.
But Dean's there. I'm sure he's got it.
Yeah, you're allowed a night off.
But it shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't feel like I have to take a night off from my kid. I shouldn't have to rely on Dean to watch her. It makes me feel
Guilty?
Cat.
no. She's right. I feel so guilty for not being home when I have the time to be. I feel like I'm messing this whole thing up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for this job and I'm thankful for you guys too, but I'm always here. You know, I didn't get home until 4 a.m. the other night. Lizzie is supposed to be at preschool by 7. I barely got to sleep before I had to wake her up and get her dressed, make sure she'd actually eaten her breakfast instead of smearing it all over her sweet little face, and make her lunch and get her out the door. By the time we got into the car, it was 6:42. Then we got stuck in regular morning traffic, so of course we were late. I really hate being late, especially when it comes to stuff for Lizzie. When I'm late, it looks like I don't care. It makes me feel like I'm doing a bad job raising my kid.
Hold it right there. First of all, you are not doing a bad job.
You're doing the best you can.
But it's never enough.
According to who?
Well, Lizzie's teacher, for one. You know what she said when I walked in late? Mrs. Cole, we really focus on establishing constant schedules for our little ones.
Rude.
Like, I don't know what time she's supposed to be there. It took everything for me not to lay her out. She's not even the main teacher. She's the TA, a sophomore in college. All she has to do is roll out of bed at 7 in the morning, walk through the door, and make sure none of the kids swallow any of the toys.
So, why are you worried about what she thinks?
Because it's not just her. The other parents always look at me funny, like they know I don't belong there. I'm too common. I'm the only one there without a college degree.
You don't know that.
Yeah, it's not like people just go around walking with their degrees in their pockets.
But I do know. All the other moms and dads are psychologists or dentists or professors over at your school. They never shut up about it. And I'm just middle management at a mediocre Italian restaurant.
Yeah, but Val, you're the heart and soul of this place.
That's the problem. I can't compete when I'm stuck here all day. Instead of reading my child bedtime stories, I'm shouting order numbers to drunk people. Instead of making healthy lunches for her, I'm bringing home leftover pizza. You know, I saw one of Lizzie's friends walk into school with a bento box the other day. How am I supposed to compete with that?
What kind of toddler wants a bento box?
Can toddlers even hold chopsticks?
Definitely not. But that's not the point. I want to be able to make her a bento box, even if it doesn't make any damn sense. I want her to have everything you guys have.
What do we have?
Options. You're both in school, studying and preparing for your future. Me? I'm stuck here. I'm terrified Lizzie's gonna be stuck here too. She's still a baby, really, but I can't help it. It all goes by so fast. What if I don't have the time to get her everything she needs?
The very fact that you're worrying about that right now is proof enough that you are and will continue to be an amazing mother.
I'll drink to that.
I was thinking about taking a few classes online. Is that stupid?
No, I think that's a great idea. What were you thinking about taking?
Well, I was actually gonna see if you could help me pick out a few writing classes.
This one's all you, Elle. I was struggling with Lizzie's Mad Libs. Val is an important person. She is also very smelly, especially on Friday when the restaurant is open late. This isn't a story, it's just a list of facts.
Very nice.
Yeah, like I smell worse than you.
All right, forget about all that. What are you working on?
It's no big deal. Just a page or two during breaks.
Okay, what is it?
Tell us.
I think it's gonna be a crime novel. I don't know. I always really loved reading this kind of stuff, and I think I might like writing it too. Only this one's for kids, so I can read it to Lizzie.
Val, you rock. That's amazing.
I'll drink to that.
Is there anything you wouldn't drink to?
Come back to me. I'm sure I can think of something.
All right, I can email my favorite professor for you tomorrow, Val. She teaches creative writing. Her class is super helpful too, especially for people who are new to writing. Maybe you could even audit her class sometime.
What do you mean?
You can sit in without having to pay for the course.
You can do that?
I mean, you don't get a grade, but at least you can get a feel for the content.
I'll definitely drink to that.
All right, we get it. You love shots.
You have no idea how much I appreciate this.
Just promise me something, okay?
Sure.
Stop being so hard on yourself. You work hard. You deserve to have a little fun.
Okay. I guess you're right.
Now, let's take these shots with Kat before she implodes with excitement.
To the best boss.
And mother.
And
future kids.
author.
I love you guys. All right, let's get lit.
Great job, you guys.
Great job. Okay. Courtney, Elena, and Margot.
Wait.
There we go. Okay, it's a really great play so far. We're really excited. This is the last one of the evening, and it is Scary Monsters, a play in one act by Ellen Scherer. The characters are Margot, played by Queen Robinson, Courtney, played by Heather Benson, and Elena, played by Jessica Levesque. At Rise, Margot's apartment, Buffalo, New York, Halloween night. We open on Margot, who sits at the end of her bed. She's putting makeup on, but isn't dressed yet. She's listening to David Bowie really loudly and is very into the music. After a moment, Courtney knocks on the door.
Hello? I'm here. Jesus, Margot, open up.
Oh, shit. Hey, Corey, what are you doing here?
Did we not make plans to go out tonight?
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting you so soon.
We've been standing outside calling you for 10 minutes. Clearly, you couldn't hear us, even though we were pounding on your door.
Excuse me, this is my apartment.
Yeah, I know.
And you can't just waltz into other people's homes and mess with their shit.
Clearly, I can. I just thought I turned down that crap so we could listen to some music that's a little less corny.
Oh, no, you didn't just...
Your music sounds like someone's having a psychotic break in a middle of a construction site.
Come on, you two, don't start already.
Listen, David Bowie is a queer icon. You can't put him in a box. He defied limitations and redefined the music genre for experimentation. And the personas he created, amazing. Ziggy Stardust, Aladdin Zane, the Thin White Duke, the Blind Prophet.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about because I listen to some good music. Have you even ever heard of Imagine?
Of course I have. Oh, thank God. I was afraid you had no taste.
She's talking about Ariana Grande, not John Lennon. For Elena, it's Ariana or nothing.
That's not true. I also love Coldplay.
Margot has certain opinions on Coldplay.
Listen, I speak the truth about Coldplay. Overrated sellouts, and people compare them to the Beatles. I mean, honestly, the disrespect.
John Lennon beat his wife, so I wouldn't get on that soapbox.
I'm gonna get dressed.
Hold on, babe. We've got to show Margot your plan first. Helena had this super cute couple's costume idea, and I just couldn't say no. Piper and Alex, you know, from Orange is the New Black.
Yikes. You know, those two hate each other. They're always fighting.
Not all the time. They always come back to each other no matter what. They're star-crossed lovers, like Romeo and Juliet.
I don't remember the part in Romeo and Juliet where Romeo squeals on Juliet for drug trafficking to save his own skin.
You're still hung up on that?
How are you not? It's fucked up. I mean, although Romeo and Juliet is pretty fucked up, so that's a pretty good comparison. I mean, a teenage girl literally kills herself for a 27-year-old boyfriend. I mean, she was like 13, right?
He was only 19, and it was a different time. It's also not the point of the story. Romeo and Juliet love each other against all odds. They couldn't be together in life, so they realized death was the only option. It's meant to be romantic.
Yeah, real romantic, Shakespeare. Way to enforce the patriarchy.
Oh no, we've got her going. Margot, we really don't have time for smash the patriarchy speech.
So what, we just acknowledge the message of Romeo and Juliet? Hey, you know, my boyfriend's dead, so I think I'll kill myself.
Granted, it's a little dramatic, but it's true love.
Piper and Alex are the same, Margaret. They couldn't be together on the outside, so when they got locked up together, it was finally time to les it up.
How poetic. And it's Margot, not Margaret.
It's almost like prison was their own happy ever after.
Shit, I forgot my shirt. It must be on the bed at home.
Well, I
Yeah,
could
we're
lend you
already
something.
running late. I'm sure we can find a shirt in Margot's closet.
Ew, I'd rather not. No offense, Margot, but all your clothes look like my grandmother picked them out. Don't worry, babe. I won't be gone for long.
What the hell? I mean, we were supposed to have a friends night. You know, hoes before other hoes.
Wow, rude.
You know what I mean. Plus we already had a plan. We were going with Jareth the Goblin King and Sarah this year. We picked out the costume months ago. Don't you remember we stayed up all night bidding on eBay for this damn wig?
But who is Elena supposed to be?
Well, she could be Toby. She's already acting like a baby.
That's not fair. You know she has trouble making friends.
I wonder why.
Just go as Jareth anyway. The Goblin King doesn't need a sidekick. Hello? Babe? Must have been a butt dial. You know, I still say Bowie fucked up his eye from doing a boatload of drugs.
We've been over this 100 times.
Yeah, I know, but I don't believe it.
What, you find it unbelievable that, two dudes are fighting over a girl?
I find it unbelievable that you can punch a person so hard, their eyeball changes color.
Well, it is called anisocoria, and it just means that one pupil is dilated more than the other. The change in color is like a cool side effect of the punching.
Men, always with the punching. Are you going to get ready or what?
What's the rush?
Helena should be back soon, and we're going to Drew's. They close at 2.
Oh, Drew's. Who decided that? Wait, let me guess. Elena.
It's the only lesbian bar in town. And last time I checked, we're all still lesbians. Plus, we know everyone there. It'll be like a big Halloween party.
Well, I guess you're right. It'll be more chill.
Yeah, we don't want a repeat of last year.
Don't remind me. I'm surprised we made it home.
Hello? Hello? Babe? Is that you? The call keeps dropping. Helena usually has pretty good service.
That's weird. So anyway, if we're just going to end up at Drew's, I might as well just stop trying, so.
Hey, babe. Yes? She just needs to put on her wig. Oh my God, babe. It's the Goblin King, not the Green Goblin. Yes, I'm sure. You're so funny.
Is she really, though?
Just hurry up, okay? I want to get to Drew's before the straight girls take our booth. Love you.
Did she seriously just ask if I was coming?
She just wanted to make sure you weren't bailing because of the costumes.
Wait a minute. You guys weren't planning on ditching me, were you?
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
One sec. Hello?
Hey, I have a brilliant idea. I said I have a brilliant idea. On second thought, I think I'll just trash this Bowie idea and go out with you guys as Jason Biggs.
Hey, babe, hold on.
Oh, no, by all means, finish your conversation. Catch up. She only called 30 seconds ago.
I'll call you back. Love you. Bye. What?
Nothing.
No, what?
You don't see it.
I don't. That's why I asked.
I mean, you don't see it, and I just can't make you.
I don't understand.
Whatever, let's just go.
Hold on, we have to wait for...
Elena, I get it.
Hey, what's going on with you?
Me, what's going on with me? What do you mean? I mean, I just want to hang out with my best friend. Remember her?
What are you talking about?
Do you remember her? Do you even remember what you look like with Elena standing next to you?
Of course I do.
I mean, do you? Because I don't. Think about it. This is really the first time we've hung out, and you live next door.
That's not true. I was just with you last week for
Sure, and you were texting Elena the whole time. I mean, what were you even texting about? You were apart less than 2 hours. You
Yes,
can't
I
go
can.
anywhere without her checking on you.
Yes, I can.
Oh, really? When was the last time that you actually slept at your own apartment?
She's my girlfriend, Margot. What am I supposed to do? Just ignore her?
And I'm your best friend. What am I supposed to do? Forget you?
She just wanted to make sure I'm okay. I'm safe.
No, she's trying to make sure she's safe. You're the best thing that's ever happened to her, and she's terrified you're going to find something better. Ever since you started dating her, you've become like a total stranger. She's trying to control you, and I think it's working. I mean, we used to do everything together, and now I'm basically have to make an appointment to see my best friend. I feel like I'm losing you.
I guess I haven't really been around too much lately.
I mean, I get it. Dating someone new is exciting. You know, somehow everything in the world reminds you of them, blah, blah, blah. You want to be there for every moment, but you can't let one relationship take over. I'm afraid you're going to get lost. Remember? You move the stars for no one.
You're right. I'm sorry. Forget about the baby.
Oh, goodness. You should probably leave the Jareth impressions to me. You've got a lot of strengths, but voices and accents are just not your thing.
Well, I never. You're not wrong.
I really did have a brilliant idea when you were on the phone. Get this. Okay. We open up our own lesbian bar, and all the bartenders are all dressed in different David Bowies.
Yes. Okay, done.
You never know. Well, is Elena on her way back?
No. It's a random number. They sent me a gif of the werewolf with the caption, "How you doing?"
Gotta be someone's dad. That pun is terrible.
Yeah, probably. I still haven't saved either of Elena's parents' numbers in my phone.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I'm afraid I'll jinx something. Also, what do I write for the contact card? Elena's dad? That sounds so impersonal. Mr. Voss? That's even worse. It makes him sound like my teacher.
Just as long as it isn't Daddy.
Ew, okay. I'm gonna go throw up now.
I'm sorry, it was just right there. Seriously. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. But I mean, if you do save his number, at least you'll be able to help the man step up his meme game.
No way. He's still a dad. Let's go back to our Bowie bar. What's the name?
Well, I thought that would have been obvious. The labyrinth.
Haha, yes, that's perfect.
Now what?
Another random number. It just says, hey, you coming out? Do you think it's someone from the bar?
Why would you have some bar person's phone number?
I don't know. Sometimes Elena and I make friends and I forget to save their numbers. Hey, winky face.
All right, this is ridiculous. Give me the phone. I'm calling this dude.
No. What if he's dangerous? What if he tracks the call?
Slow down, Murder, she wrote. He's not going to track the call. He probably just wants to share his candy corn with you, if you know what I mean.
Gross. I hope not.
I mean, it is Halloween. You know everybody's thirsty as hell. Just open the door.
Thank God it's just you, babe.
Yeah, what's with the weird phone number?
Don't worry about it, Margaret.
For the 100th time, it's Mark.
Oh, I know. I know your name, Margot. I know everything about you. I just don't give a fuck about you.
You know nothing about me.
I know you're full of shit.
Helena, please. Can't we all just have fun tonight?
I know you pretend to be obsessed with the past because you want to feel special. You go on and on about life advice to anyone who has the misfortune of being in the same room as you. And it's bullshit because deep down, you're just a bitter little girl. And it kills you that Courtney is with someone else, doesn't it? She's right here in front of you, but you can't have her. She's mine.
I think you should leave.
I bet you loved that, wouldn't you? I bet you were so excited to have her all to yourself tonight. So excited, in fact, that you went out and bought that ridiculous get-up.
Oh, Elena, come on. We've talked about this. There's nothing going on between me and Margot.
I saw the way she looked at me tonight, babe. You are so blinded by her bullshit that you can't see that she's completely obsessed with you. God, you're pathetic.
That's not.
Stay out of this, babe. It's between me and her.
Your delusion. Hey, what the fuck is that?
This is a long time coming. It is what it is. I'm sick of you trying to meddle in our relationship. Your stupid music, your need to be 100% right all the goddamn time. You think you're so smart, don't you? Try to take the one thing good that I had going in my life.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, baby. It doesn't matter anymore. It'll be all over soon.
Great job.
Yay.
Can we have everybody who has acted and directed tonight hop back on the screen if you're there? Good job, guys. Good job.
Yay, everybody.
Yay!
So now I will turn over in our last 5 minutes to the artistic director of Inclusive Theater, Dallas Taylor.
Thank you. That was a very nice job, everyone. And I got a text from Chris Martin from Coldplay. He says they're not going to be performing at the Christmas party. So just take that into account. Also, thank you to Ellen for sharing these wonderful plays. I think every single play just got the theme spot on, like about people. So that's what the question I want to turn towards the group. Even though you all are experienced actors with experienced directors, and we've been doing Zoom for a little bit, what were some of the challenges in sort of evoking those people emotions through Zoom with each other?
I think Zoom is always challenging because for a couple of reasons. One, you don't get to actually, it's harder to make connections with the other actors on screen. So you have to bring a lot of that yourself. And so it helps that we had rehearsals all groups did and able to build some connection between the different actors. So I thought that was good. And so yeah, I think that's as big a challenge. And then just trying to understand how to make the audience feel the emotions that the words are trying to portray. And again, you have less ability to act, so to speak. So you have to figure out what you can do with your voice and with the things that you can do prop wise, so that you can bring as much as possible to the audience, I think. But I think, I mean, all three groups seem like they did a really good job. I was very impressed with everyone. So especially my three.
Bias much?
I will also say that I rely heavily as an actor, a theater actor, with the energy on stage, both from the audience and from the other actors. So having a lack of like being in a physical space with somebody with the group was really hard. But I think we did. I think we pulled it off.
And I was playing. Everyone did well. I'm just
Oh,
joking.
yes.
And just a comment from Facebook, Janelle Torrey says, we don't need Chris Martin, we have Chris Wiley.
There we go.
I agree.
Okay.
And so with a few minutes left, this is sort of just a general question about theater and knowing the situation that most of us are in Western New York. We won't be on a stage for quite a long time. And us at Inclusive Theater, we've been doing this for pretty much the whole shutdown. Theater on Zoom, theater, and can this be an alternative for theater, having it virtual and still have it have the same kind of effect?
I think that's really difficult. I recently worked with another company through Zoom with actors around the country. And what was cool was to listen to your play and see it be performed, as I'm sure Ellen did here. But there is a lot of physicality that we miss because we're not live doing it. There's a lot of physical, like either comedy or like important stuff that we're missing. So I don't know if like adapting plays written for the stage is the way to go. I think that as playwrights, Ellen and other local playwrights have to maybe shift to write specifically for the medium that we're doing because it's just so different from what we're doing. So these plays are so good and well written. And what I like about Ellen's writing is it's very conversational naturally. So like if we cut the physicality out of it, it's okay because it still reads really well because it's about human connection as opposed to like physical connection. But keeping that in mind, I think that writing for the medium is really like the way to do this until we can like all be together again.
I would echo that. I mean, I think the dialogue was so strong that made it easy. And if it's a play that's just needs that physicality and struggle, but when the words kind of tell the story in these three pieces so well, that was just it was great to be a part of.
I definitely. Oh, sorry, whoever that was, go ahead.
I was just going to agree overall. I think that it does lose a lot when it's not staged. You can't have the same interaction that you would, and you lose parts of the characters no matter what, because you can't see things they would, if they have a nervous twitch, say that they would always, play with their hands or something. You lose that. But it would be great if it was plays just written for Zoom. If not, it does come off kind of like a table read no matter what you do, even with props and everything else.
As an actor who relies on other actors, this is a hard medium for me in general. Auditioning this way is difficult because if you have technology issues, sometimes directors and stuff don't take that into consideration, or maybe you're just like you're having a technology issue and then when you fix it something else goes wrong. Like I've had a couple auditions that just didn't go well over Zoom because my Zoom stopped working.
To be clear, this one was great.
Oh no, it was
we had
not
a
this
great
one.
time.
It was
with
not this
one.
It was not this one, I promise. But I think that relying heavily on technology in this way that we can't always control because the internet kind of sucks.
Spectrum.
Oh my god. So I just think that this is really difficult to depend this hard on technology for something that's important, because I mean we make art that says something. That's why we do it. We want to say something, we want to make a statement, and it's hard to connect with that when someone suddenly disappears from the Zoom, and that's difficult. Not to mention like keeping that character when something happens. So everyone freezes and you're like, oh no, I'm alone. And then you realize you're the problem. So that happened to me at rehearsal the other night.
Mhm.
So I mean, there's a lot of negatives about it. The plus side is that we have something like this to do instead of no theater at all. So I am grateful for these kinds of opportunities to still be able to perform, because I mean, theater's my life.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. There's nothing like live on stage theater, like that. You can't recreate that unless you're actually doing it. But at least we have an alternative. Even when there are issues, it's super nice that we still get to meet up and tell stories and people can watch it. So it does not compare at all, but it's still great that we're getting to do it. And I agree with Sarah.
Thank you for all the compliments on my glasses.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I saw a comment from Janelle. She says, it doesn't feel like a table read to the audience. So that's just the onus on you guys for really putting on a great show. And then to that point, then to you all consensus point that it does take a little bit away from it. So being that we're in this new sort of environment, it's also a little bit of a training for actors and audiences, right? So actors have to pick up on little things or try to emphasize a little bit more things. And then it's on the audience to sort of pick up on those little things also and pay attention to a little bit more of the details. But with that, it is now 9:04, which we are 4 minutes late. And Chris Martin texted me again. He said he'll get over it and he'll definitely give it up to Chris Wiley. I have Chris Martin's number just in case you all were wondering. It's a *69 number. I know it's him though.
I'm not interested in that. Thanks. He's a
You got a lot
sellout.
of baggage. Hard pass.
And with that, I would like to thank everyone again for putting on a great show for the audience and for me myself. It's been a very lovely Saturday evening with you all, again with Inclusive Theater of Western New York. And I'll pass it on to Amy for any final announcements or house cleaning things. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
He said it all. The last thing I'll just close with is we'll have a show next month. I believe the date is December 19th. It's a Saturday night at 8:00. We're still working out some stuff with it, but keep an eye out for notices about roles that might be opening, and also hopefully save that date so you can watch us do our magic again. It's the 12th or the 19th. I don't know. We'll figure that out. So as soon as we know, you'll know. Also, January 23rd, we have 3 plays by Baroness von Smith. So we're super excited about that. And lastly, if you are a playwright, and whether or not you write short plays for this medium or not, we can adapt it. So just mail those to Inclusive Theater of Western New York at gmail.com. And with that, happy Thanksgiving. Be safe and well. We love you. We want to see you back here next month. So wear a mask and wash your hands and have a beautiful Thanksgiving. And we will see you all next month.
Great job, everyone. Fantastic.
Great job.
Good job, everybody. Thank you very much. Yay.
And big Hollywood kisses. Mwah.
Yes.
There we go.
Wow.
I can't wait to hug you
For
all
the
again.
song.
So.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving. God bless everybody.
Happy
Stay safe.
Thanksgiving.